It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we've got the Panthers' leader at quarterback. He got his reps in last week, finishing with over 300 passing yards. It's the Panthers and the Saints coming up next.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they're led out by their new quarterback for 2022, and he's got them off to a fast start, CD, at 2-0 to begin the new year.
And Brandon, don't pinch it because it's been a dream start, exactly what you're hoping for when you bring in a new quarterback. Now you've got buy-in from your teammates, you got buy-in from the fans, and there's no reason to think that he can't keep it going.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They'll set up a throw. He gets it to Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, this defense for the Saints, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. McCaffrey, boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The numbers for McCaffrey last week, very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
On play action, they'll throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now a run with McCaffrey. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12. $3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Peyton Turner, such an athletic rusher, and you saw it on that stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He rifles one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. Down the numbers. There he goes. 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last time out, of course. He threw the interception. Then they gave up the touchdown, surrendered the lead. So now working from behind here. 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Back to throw now on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. They'll run with McCaffrey, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Saints 21-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. 4th down after... Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw, and he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That pass complete to Moore. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. his third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are back within a couple of the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to look deep for more. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got Fuller. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10. Now the offense will burn their third and... The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here's second and 8. He's got the connection to Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. McCaffrey. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
It's caught at the 1, and he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. They'll set up a throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, 55 yards. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean...
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Second and 9 now. That caught by Tremble. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. They find some open field here. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The 71 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And it's caught. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. They'll run for it. McCaffrey, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Now the offense for the Panthers here, getting the football back. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll look to throw. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 11. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to be yards?
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready. first down. This is McCaffrey. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. There's Trimble, the tight end. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown! Tommy Trimble with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you